Welcome back to another pack opening video with the Gaming Bulldog. Today we are going to finish off our Theros Beyond Death bundle box. We've got our final 5 packs here. I got my background set up a little bit better that came with the box, and we still have our jumbo 20-sided die here from the box. We'll try and keep this short and sweet and go ahead and get into our first pack. This one starts off with Unknown Shores, Grim Physician, Transcendent Envoy, Lampad of Death's Vigil, Incendiary Oracle, Daybreak Chimera, Deny the Divine, Aroa's Blessing, Return to Nature. Heroes of the Revel is going to be our first uncommon. We've seen this one before. This is a Satyr Soldier creature. When Heroes of the Revel enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red Satyr creature with token with this creature can't block. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Heroes of the Revel, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Try and move these in for you guys. Alright, we've got the Birth of Meletis. 1, search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. At 2, create a 0/4 colorless wall artifact creature token with Defender. At 3, you gain 2 life. Chainweb Arachneer. It's a spider creature with reach. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature with flying and opponent controls. Also has an escape ability for 3 and 2 green. Exile 4 other cards from your graveyard as well. Chainweb Arachneer escapes with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So it would be a 4/5. And our rare is going to be Eidolon of Obstruction. Spirit enchantment creature with first strike. Loyalty abilities of planeswalkers your opponent can control. Cost 1 more to activate. Very nice. Even nicer, we've got a foil Temple of Malice. Temple of Malice enters the battlefield tapped. When Temple of Malice enters the battlefield, scribe 1. You can tap to add a black or a red. Very, very nice. Set that aside to be sleeved. We got our forest and a tentacle token. Alright, on to pack number 2. That was a very nice first pack. Hopefully that luck's going to carry over through the rest of these final 5. We'll start this one off with Scavenging Harpy, Nyxborn Courser, Thaumaturgist Familiar, Nyxborn Marauder. I'm sorry if I'm shaking at all. I'm trying to hold these as still as possible. So we got Wrap in Flames, Citizen Training, Thirst for Meaning, Irreverent Revelers, a lot of reveling, Voracious Typhon, Hero of the Pride. And we'll start our uncommons off in this pack with Agonizing Remorse. The sorcery has the ability target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it or a card from their graveyard. Exile that card. You lose 1 life. Alright, and then we follow that with Field of Ruin. You tap to add 1 colorless, or you can pay 2 and tap to sacrifice Field of Ruin. Destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Each player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield, then shuffles their library. Got another Mischievous Chimera. We've pulled a few of these in our box. This Chimera enchantment creature has flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, Mischievous Chimera deals 1 damage to each opponent. Scry 1. Our rare for this pack is going to be a Rasta of the Endless Web. This is a spider legendary enchantment creature with reach. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach. Then we're going to get an island and a reflection token. Alright, on to pack number 3. Hopefully this one will be better than the last. If we could only be so lucky, it'd be better than the first. Alright, so we're going to start this one off with Sentinel Eyes. Inspire Awe. Underworld Charger. Indomitable Will. Portent of Betrayal. Brine Giant. Hero of the Games. Elysian Caryatid. Nyxborn Brute. Final Death. And we'll start our uncommons off with Sea God's Scorn. This is a sorcery. You can return up to 3 target creatures and or enchantments to their owner's hand. Laganaban Storyteller. This is a Centaur Advisor creature. When Laganaban Storyteller enters the battlefield, you may put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. If you do, you gain life equal to its converted mana cost. Drag to the Underworld. This instant spell has an ability. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to black. Destroy target creature. Phoenix of Ash is going to be our rare. This is a Phoenix creature flying in haste. You can pay 2 in a mountain. Phoenix of Ash gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Has an escape cost of 2 and 2 mountains. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard as an additional cost. Phoenix of Ash escapes with a 1/1 counter on it. Very nice. We've got a Plains and a trash card. 2 packs to go. Who else is disappointed so far with what we've gotten today? I do enjoy what I got from the first pack. That foil land is very nice. But unfortunately, I haven't seen too much else that's really interested me personally. We're going to start this one off with Wings of Hubris. Fruit of Tyzeris. Heliod's Pilgrim. Towering Wave Mystic. Elite Instructor. Arena Trickster. Gift of Strength. Stampede Rider. Captivating Unicorn. Stern Dismissal. We'll start our uncommons off with Minions Return. We've seen this one before. This aura enchantment has Flash. You can enchant a creature. When an enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Fateful End. This instant deals 3 damage to any target. Scry 1. Heliod's Punishment. This is an aura enchantment. You enchant creature. Heliod's Punishment enters the battlefield with 4 task counters on it. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Loses all its abilities and has tap remove a task counter from Heliod's Punishment. Then if it has no task counters on it, destroy Heliod's Punishment. And our rare is Ox of Agonos. This Ox creature has, when it enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. It has an escape of 2 mountains and exile 8 other cards from your graveyard. Axe of Agonos escapes with a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, I was hoping for something fancy, but we'll settle for a mountain and a human soldier. Alright, last pack of Magic. Can this bundle come through for us? Can we pull something nice out of the final pack of this booster bundle? We'll start by getting rid of the plastic, or the foil wrap. We'll start with Omen of the Dead, Rumbling Sentry, Traveler's Amulet, Satyr's Cunning, Omen of the Hunt, Omen of the Sea, Nexus Wardens, Naiad of Hidden Coves, Infuriate. We'll start our uncommons off with Hilarious Entrapped. Looks like this is what the token for Reflection is for. Legendary creature, it's a human. Enters the battlefield tapped. Doesn't untap during your untap step if you control a Reflection. When Hilarious enters the battlefield, create a 3/2 blue Reflection creature token. And I get it, it's a reflection of him. Why would he ever want to look away? It's him, but more powerful. Next uncommon, we've seen this card before and pulled a foil. This is Eutropia, the Twice Favored. Human wizard legendary creature with a constellation ability. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains flying until end of turn. Phalanx Tactics. This instant, you target creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Definitely, if you've got some tokens, you are loading them up with these 1/1s. Our rare is going to be Euphemia the Cacophony. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but it's a Harpy legendary enchantment creature with flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Oh, and we did get a foil. It's just an uncommon Agonizing Remorse. This sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land from it or a card from their graveyard. Exile that card. You lose 1 life. Always nice to get a foil, no matter what. And we got a plains and trash card. Well, guys, that is going to do it for our 10-pack booster bundle box. I was not exactly thrilled with this box. The dice is okay. It's not the nicest thing. I kind of like the smaller ones, but this will give me something new to change it up. Other than that, I was disappointed that the lands were not the full art Constellation lands like these here. They were just generic normal lands. Was not exactly thrilled with that, but you live and you learn. But that's going to do it for today's video. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time.